guys? This is David. Welcome back to the channel. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. Um, if you haven't done already, subscribe to the channel. I'm still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So, we haven't made it there yet. Long way to go. But, if you don't do one thing before you leave, just hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Or share this with somebody that you may know. So, but yeah, let's jump right into it. Today's video. Oh, remember, one rule: I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. But I want to jump right into it today. We're going to talk about an ETF that's, I've seen talked about, but I don't think it's talked about enough, to be honest with you. And I think it's a very underrated ETF. And, for me, what I'm looking for right now, especially with dividends, um, it has kind of outperformed my expectations. And that's JEPQ. Most people call it JEPQ. So this ETF has been performing very well in my portfolio. I actually have it in two accounts for myself, two portfolios for myself, and one for my son. So I wanted to just touch bases a little bit, short video, and let's just take a little look into the ETF JEPQ. So let's take a look and just see what's going on real quickly here. So as you see here, JEPQ, the JP Morgan NASDAQ Equity Premium Income ETF. So we're on Google Finance here, and we're just going to take just a quick look to see how it's performed. You see it's currently trading at $55.18. And let's just take a look of how it's performed lately over the last 5 days, up 1%. Over the last month, up 2%. Over the last 6 months, up 10%. And year to date, we see that this ETF is up 11%. So most people look at JEPQ as like a dividend performing ETF, which it is, right? Dividend paying ETF, which it is. It pays every month. And we'll look at some of the payouts in just a few minutes. But this is a monthly payout dividend ETF that's also performing well with its price. So to be up 11% year to date over the last year, it's up 15%. I think it's been a great performing ETF. Just think if you was using this ETF as a savings account, right? So a savings that'll pay you a monthly dividend and increases in its share price. That's kind of like the double whammy, right? That's what you're looking for, because in most cases people try to down the ETFs that pay a monthly dividend or pay kind of a high dividend, because they automatically think that you're going to risk the share price, losing in the share price to pay a monthly dividend. But as you see, we see so far that this JEPQ ETF has been performing well in regards to its price. So question to you, do you own JEPQ? Do you own JEPQ? And we're going to look a little bit deeper into it on Yahoo Finance. I'm going to just tell you right now, I own JEPQ, like I said, in two of my portfolios. I'm up 15% in one portfolio where I have about 78 shares. I'm also in the second portfolio I'm up 23%, and I have about 37 shares in that portfolio. And my son also has in his account where he has 21 shares, and he's up 22% overall. So JEPQ for me has been performing very well, very well. So, and I'm getting a nice dividend every month. So, just saying, do you own JEPQ in your dividend portfolio or any of your portfolios. So for me, it's been a strong performing ETF. It's what I like to see in ETFs. And just, when I first bought it, I've had it for a little while now. I probably had it for about a year in one portfolio, and I think I added it later on in the others. But I started down, right? But with the ETF, it was a fairly new ETF. I gave it a chance to perform, and while it was performing, I was collecting monthly dividends. So it was a win-win for me. Because I know in this game as a long-term investor, sometimes you just have to have patience. If you believe in the stock or ETF, you got to give it time to perform. So let's just take a quick look at our Yahoo Finance, and let's just look at it over there for a quick second. So let's see here. Here we go. JEPQ. Let's look down here. You see it's the NASDAQ Equity Premium Income ETF. Let's go down here to the side here. You see the top holdings: Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, Alphabet, which is, it's Google, Amazon, Meta, Broadcom, AMD. What's crazy? I own all of these individual stocks. So to build it all into a ETF is wild. It's crazy. It's crazy. So you kind of see why it's up, right? If those are your top holdings, you kind of see why the ETF has been performing. So if you go on Yahoo Finance, you see the exception date 5/3/2022. So you see it's a fairly new ETF, only been around since 2022, just over 2 years. And it's been doing very, very well. Let's look at the historical data, because here you can see what are some of the monthly payouts, right? So if you go to historical data, when you see this dividend here, you can scroll down. You see it every month. It lets you know it's a monthly paying dividend ETF. So let's just go back here. Let's just go back for a little while. We'll start right here. You see the monthly payouts: 0.417, 0.418, 0.422. These are pretty solid returns. Drop down here to 0.342, 0.38, but built its way back up, 0.427 in April. In May, it paid 0.431, June 0.45. So here I see why my dividend income in JEPQ has been going up. Not only is the dividend been performing well as far as the payout, but the price has also been going up as well. So now I see why the ETF has been performing well. And this, like I said, this is what I want to see in my ETF performance. So I want to see the price go up, of course. And now in this particular situation, we are receiving strong monthly dividends, which is, like I say, that's a win-win. That's a win-win for my dividend portfolio, for my dividend income. So I ask this question: do you own JEPQ? If not, are you missing out? Are you missing out on an opportunity to own a solid ETF that pays a monthly dividend income? And it's been performing well since the inception in 2022. So is this something that you think about adding to your portfolio? I can tell you right now, it's performed extremely well for me. I'm going to keep investing. I'm going to keep dripping my dividends, and we want to keep growing this portfolio as long as it's doing well. And it's been proven to be doing well so far. So that's what we look for when we're adding to our, to my portfolio. So I want to make sure it's performing strong. The dividends is a plus, and we just watching it grow right in front of us. So JEPQ gets a thumbs up for me, but remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. But for me, I'm going to keep investing in this ETF, this strong ETF. I like the top holdings, which I also have as individual positions as well. So, I can see why the ETF has been performing well. So for me, ETF JEPQ is a win. We're going to keep growing the position, and we're going to keep collecting those monthly dividends. So that's all for today. Short video. Just want to touch bases with you. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. But remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and leave me some comments below. Will you be investing in ETF? Do you already own? Will you be investing into this ETF? Do you already own some JEPQ? If you own some JEPQ, how many shares do you own? And are you looking to expand on the position? So leave me some comments below. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.